Today we're building a motorhome in Bloxburg. This motorhome is going to be fully functional. It has to have a bathroom, a bedroom, a laundry room, but it can only be a 3x6. And this idea was recommended by Sparkle Sunshine. So if you want your idea in a video, just subscribe and leave it down below. So without further ado, let's get building. So last time I made a food truck, which is basically a caravan home, I made the mistake of building the walls with basic cubes. That is the wrong thing to do, Reese's. I'm gonna build the exterior with walls, and also I'm taking a little bit of inspiration for this exterior from the amazing builder Ikatori. Okay, y'all, the shell is now done. We need to do like the front bit where the drive goes. So this is the part that really stresses me out. Just before we put that triangle down, we're gonna put a square down as like the base. And then these triangles can go on each side, and I'm duplicating them so that they are exactly even. And just to stop these little gaps, because I get very like OCD about it, I'm just gonna pull these over with the transform tool so that they are seamless. I don't think I'm doing too badly here. We're gonna then get a transparent cube and then flip this to be the windshield. Why am I actually a pro builder? Hire me, Bloxburg. I'll be your new dev, okay? I'll design the new town. We're gonna also add some windscreen wipers. So I don't actually really know what these look like. Is this what they look like? I don't have a car. I can't drive yet. I'm only 17. This looks so bad. What do windscreen wipers look like? Oh, they look like this. It's a very old car, but we get the picture. These are questionable windscreen wipers, but they're gonna have to do. And I'm trying to make this look realistic / aesthetics. And I realized to actually see through this, we're probably gonna have to add a window on the inside. And then we need those lights that go on the front. What are they called? Blinkers? Flashlights? I feel like they look a little something like this. And we need to add the license plate as well. And it says California because maybe that's where we're going in our big camper van. Next, I just decided to outline it a little bit by adding different square beams around. Oh my gosh, what happened to my voice there? I just went up about 20 octaves. I was just surprised. Like, let's just finish up this outside by adding in the doors and windows. And I don't think I've ever used these windows before, but I feel like now is kind of the perfect place. They're just giving me like cute camper van. You guys have been absolutely hammering me in the comments to add shutters, and you guys are right. Like, they look so good. I really don't know why I never add them. There's 3 things that we're missing. One is just some little air vents so that the van doesn't blow up when we're driving around in it. Second of all, some cute daisies outside the window. And third of all, the most important, we're not going to go anywhere in our caravan if we don't have wheels. Almost forgot to add them there, not going to lie to you. I suppose we should probably get the circular painting because those don't look like very convincing wheels on their own. Oh yeah, these bad boys look much better. These look like motorcycle wheels or something. And guys, you might notice, Reese's, where's all your Bloxbucks gone? With all the new builds I've been doing lately, I've actually had to buy so many new plots. That's a fun question, actually. Please comment down below how many plots you have. I think I have something ridiculous, like 35. These diddy little wheels look so funny on such a big van. A big part of me wanted to add a garage door out the back, but then I thought, is this a delivery truck? Like, why would we need to get out the back? So instead, I copy and pasted the bit from the front, but I didn't obviously add a window. And I know I said we were done outside, but you know me, I'm fickle. I change my mind a lot. I wanted to add a little roof out the front. And I bet there's a much simpler way to do this, but you know, I'm too dumb. And one last one. Oh, that was so worth it. It looks really cute. I keep saying lastly, but this really is the last thing of the actual van. It's gonna be some vines. If you listened carefully, I said the last thing on the camper van. I didn't say the last bit of terrain, but don't worry. I think you guys will enjoy this. So to do terrain, you literally just dot loads of land about like this. And since it's just a caravan, we obviously don't need like a whole forest. I'm just gonna add a couple of pine trees with a couple of rough cypress trees. We're just gonna dot these all around. So pretty, but so pricey. Especially these massive pine ones. I mean, in what world, Bloxburg, is a tree $1,000? The only thing is when you're trying to like place the grass, it goes AWOL. Look at that. So you just have to be very careful with it. You finish it off just by adding a couple more on the ground level. And just like that, doesn't the whole aesthetic of this place look way better? So I'm obviously going to add things out here, but it's about time we go inside now. And I'm actually going to do a layout. You might think I wouldn't because it's so small, but I am. It might look confusing, but here is basically what everything is going to be. So we're going to start off with the bedroom because obviously that is the biggest. And oh, excuse me, there is enough space. And you might think this is tiny tiny. Well, it's about to get even smaller because the bathroom needs to go there as well. If you're in a normal camper van, then you'd probably have the bed up here in this rectangle bit. But since we couldn't make this hollow, we actually can't put a bed in there. That's the reason I've made this whole bedroom. When you're in a house like this, you can't have doors that like open up all the way, because that is not space efficient. You have to have sliding doors. Oh, baby, that is a cute color. Sorry, that was the cringiest thing ever. Also, the floor in here, we can make it a little bit like elevated if we do wooden planks, but like layer them. So we're obviously not gonna have that much room for a bed. We could just shove a massive double bed in here. I feel like that's just a waste of space. So instead, I'm actually gonna be kind of clever. I'm gonna make custom bunk beds. So we're gonna have one kid bed on the floor. Then I'm gonna use this basic cube to put one above it. Itchy leg, itchy leg. Ow, ow. Does your body ever just start randomly itching? Oh, that was well painful. Anyway, as I was saying, let's pick some cutie bedding. And unless you are a rabbit, you're going to need a ladder to get up onto this bed. And if I get one comment that says this ladder is bad, I'm gonna go crazy. I know it's bad, guys. And we're obviously not gonna decorate these beds like my normal extravagant beds. We're in a motorhome, okay? Not the Ritz Hotel. We have got to put all sorts of stuff in here. So we'll have some books so you can like do reading, like a spare mug if you want a water in the night. I also added a candle, which is a tad dangerous, but I live for danger, guys. On this back wall as well, we're also gonna have a couple of paintings, maybe of like some more flowers. Apparently they're flower obsessed in this place. And we hadn't even put a roof on this yet, so I'm just gonna add this like flat suburban one. Wait, what? And guys, this is the worst thing ever. There is nowhere to put clothes. You see, this is why I couldn't live in a motorhome. I have so many clothes. I need so many clothes. All I can think to put is like a little shelf. And then maybe we could put like a pole along this. I mean, I don't know what you're meant to hang up in here, like one sock. And that is the bedroom done. Probably the smallest bedroom ever, but it's so cute. Now we have the bathroom, which is gonna be more of like a wet room. We're gonna have the toilet literally as you walk in. And like I said, it's going to be a wet room. So we're gonna get some ugly tiles. And that's because we're just gonna have one shower here. We could probably afford to fit like a plant. That is cute. And then again, we'll have to make use of some sort of shelf. Basically, this is where all the toiletries are gonna go. So things like the shampoo and conditioner. This is 2-in-1. And I've just realized we don't even have a space for a sink in here. I think we're just gonna have to use the kitchen sink to wash our hands. We'll add a towel, which can be hung up ready for the shower. And this is the bedroom and bathroom done, even though you can hardly see it because we're so zoomed in. So sadly, because there's windows, we can't put a wall here, but we can put basic shapes. And basically, this is going to be the driver's cabin. Because I don't know if you know this, a motorhome gets the name motorhome because it can be driven around. And the seats are actually normally quite luxurious. They'll be like these big armchairs. Apparently, we're driving a nice Suzuki over here. And what speed are we going? Oh, 0 miles per hour. Boring. This is actually a perfect opportunity to have more storage. We've got to literally, no joke, maximize it everywhere we can. Maybe, for example, in here could be some of like the bowls for the kitchen and stuff. Since there's definitely not going to be a living room, I'm going to put the TV in here. And since there's a gap, you can kind of watch it from the main room, but also if you're driving. Although it might be illegal to watch TV and drive, so maybe don't do that. And you know what I love? A dash cam. My dad got a dash cam on his car and it's so funny looking at yourself in it. And here's where it's going to get very interesting. So technically, these don't resemble walls here. It resembles a booth. And it's actually quite big. And this kind of looks like the diner I have in my house. If you didn't know, I actually have a diner in my house, which is pretty cool. And then the dining table I'm making from console tables because a dining table is too big. And this is actually a family home because 2 people could sleep in the beds and then somebody could probably sleep on the sofa and someone could sleep on the chair. And we can actually make it as if like a scene has been set out here. And now, guys, I'm about to add the most important part of any house. Are you ready? Ketchup! I'm being serious. Food is just so bland without ketchup. Also, like Granny's maple syrup. I never realized there was an actual Granny on here. Also, we could add some banners. I feel like the type of people to live here would have banners. And have you guys seen those videos on TikTok of people like, my family's caravan home? And they're actually quite interesting seeing how people live. I am 100% ready to live my caravan life, maybe. And that's actually taken up quite a large slot. But remember at the beginning, I said we have to have a laundry room. Well, don't fear, guys, because look look at this. We're going to have the counter here. And rather than using like a stove like this, I'm going to put one which has a fryer as well. We can have a mini fridge in the counter. And then this is where our laundry room is going to be. Look, it's a beautiful laundry room, isn't it? I am going to put our washing machine in it. Mate, that actually slays. It looks a bit like a massive mouth going, oh. Attitude shelf. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. This shelf has so much sass. But the reason that these attitude shelves are here are actually to put laundry baskets on. And underneath it, we can have the ironing board. Oh my gosh, these are like the exact cabinets that those motorhome mums have. And I like how there's space above it, so we can put like the kettle up here. That then leaves room down here as well for a sink. Almost forgot the sink, guys. And we might as well make this wall like some sort of kitchen tiling. This is actually so cute. And then it would be stupid to put anything in this middle bit because it would just be too compact. The last thing that's going inside of this is going to be a tacky chandelier. Now, that is the whole caravan done, but not the whole build. We're gonna have a picnic table because apparently we have parked in a field. Like, we're just having a little break from the traveling for a day. Sorry, this picnic basket has just reminded me. Look at the picnic basket I bought the other day. Isn't it so cool? It's massive. Other things that could be in this random abandoned park that they found. Maybe it could have a trampoline, you know? Like, nothing is out the picture. And these stepping stones are suspiciously in the right place. And then out the back, I was thinking we could have a lake. And why did I just catch like a lisp then? Again, somehow, guys, I don't know how, there's a ladder going into this public pond. And there's even floaties in here, you know? This is just too good to be true. Look at this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It is beautiful. So before we look at anything, this place values at just under $200,000. Don't know why I sound like I'm at an auction. 200,000 going once, going twice. But no, this seriously is an epic build. So we might as well admire the outside first. We have a picnic area where you can eat some triangular cheese. And then it kind of gets a little bit more enchanting as you go around the back. We have a cute pond, which you can like somersault into. And you can pick your dinner or sell it for $58. Yes, please. And the back of this actually looks pretty snazzy. And if you're wondering, this is what the front of the van looks like. So let's go inside. First of all, we come into like the main area. We've got a heck of a lot of laundry. I mean, that is next level. We have the kitchen here. We actually have all the appliances you would need, which I managed to fit in. In this spilt cup of coffee, there's a smiley face. That is so cute. But this is where you'd sit to have dinner with the fam. And once you're ready to go again, then somebody would sit here, maybe mum, and you'd use this massive steering wheel that's 10 times bigger than my head, and you drive to your next destination. But that is not the tour over. We have a bedroom in here. So the ladder, guys, it does actually work, and I put some cute little paintings on the wall. These beds actually look really cute and comfortable. Don't know where my daisy pillow just went. Just got... Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in the roof. This is chaotic. Yeah, this is the bedroom. And then the very last room is the washroom, which is actually surprisingly spacious. Not only can you sit here and have a massive dump, but you can also wash yourself clean of all the outdoor nature. So there we have it, guys. That was me building a motorhome in Bloxburg. If you had a fun time watching this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I just want to say thanks to everybody who watched this, and I'll see you all next time.